alphabet is the end of the alphabet, OL, middle to end, M through Z. And then Dr. Ricks, my colleague, is the other ninth grade counselor, and she has A through L. Today, for the first time ever, we are having a meeting focusing on our gifted students. And I would like to introduce our speaker. We're so glad to have our guest this morning, Mr. Stan Lemons. He graduated from Amherst College and then went on to be a Coro Foundation Fellow in St. Louis, Missouri. After completing his fellowship, he joined the Peace Corps and moved to West Africa to become a small business volunteer. Following that experience, he earned his MBA at UCLA and has worked for companies such as Citigroup and Coca-Cola. He had a calling to help others reach their educational goals and wrote the book, Expanding College Opportunities. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Stan Lemons.
I want to start with a little bit about me and kind of my story. And Ms. Kennedy told me a little bit about who I am, but I'll give you kind of the backstory behind it, the main story. When I was growing up, I grew up in Dallas, Texas, home of the Cowboys. Sorry, all you Falcons fans. But anyway, I grew up in Dallas, Texas, and when I was a kid, I used to go to the boys club, the Boys and Girls Club. And I was just your typical adolescent. And in 6th grade, I received a scholarship to go to a private school, a prep school in Dallas, which for me was totally different than anything that I was familiar with. It was like I lived on the south side of Dallas, and this school was on the north side. And it was like night and day. But for me, it presented a huge educational opportunity. And so when I was part of this whole college admissions process, is communication. As you all go through high school, both students and parents, it will be important to really think about, to have conversation and dialogue about the process. Now, I know for a fact that there are a lot of presentations that you will go through, that you will sit in, and parents that you will participate in, and people will go right to start talking about grades, and SAT scores, and you got to get into the IPB, you have to do this to get a Hope Scholarship, you got to do this to go to UGA. And that's all important. But one of the key messages that I want to share with you today is, there are a lot of colleges out there. And a big part of that is picking the right school for you, the student. But ultimately, I'm sure your parents will be happy if you go to a school. 1. And 2, wherever you go, we as parents want you to be happy. We want you to go to class and do your work. I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to be with you today. I certainly enjoyed it. I really appreciate it.